erecting an 8-point lead.
Hindi ba mag-practice ng blocking ganito? Para pumasok. Hindi ka lang, hindi mo ginagawa yung nag-official eh.
Improve mo yung laro eh.
Ha?
Parang ikaw pa yung...
Ikaw yung mag-relax dyan. Isang set pala pinapanalo nyo eh.
Pumasok na matigas ang kilo, hindi ka makita ka lang.
Vic, sino ba mauna talaga sa inyo na center? Ikaw? Siya pinagka mo? Siya na, ano siya? Gitna, nauna to sa center? Dapat nauna ka?
You know, Shaq de los Santos and Norman Miguel sounding like worried brothers because you went home late. No, really, the way they talk to their teams and their team, that is on Tuesday, that's the pair of games we have. Look at the marquee game, the second one, which is Paste against Pio, against LPU.
That's right.
Down the middle we go. What do you do, Noreen, when you're in this situation? You can't seem to score a point. What should you do, UST, first of all, aside from playing defense? What is best to do to regain your confidence?
Well, first of all, you know, I think somebody has to lead this team vocally. You know, I mean, somebody has to say something because obviously nobody's talking, not even Mary Jean Balsek. And there you go, miscommunication. No one's talking. Curato, the libero, Michelle Carolino, a guest player, and they had defensive problems. You can see that Joy Cass is just going through. But it's actually UST. It's like they're exploding, you know, by themselves.
A little self-destruction happening at this point as they're trying to get at least a point that will restore their bearings here. We have a joust at the net, which does not last very long. They're trying to get call back in gear. Nice dinks being executed by Lyceum, actually. We go to the back line, it's still in the air. Balsek gets it and Cole will dig it over. Tabafunda. Now that might help.
That might wake them up. Ortiz and Bernice Co teaming up to block that running spike by Dalia Cruz. We can see here, read very well, Bernice Co and Ortiz, the nice Dalia Cruz.
Read very well indeed because hindi man lang naitago ng Lyceum. Parang alam na nung blocker, ito gagawin mo ha. 13-6 ang bilang po natin. 2 in a row.
Well, like you said, like in any sport, it takes one play to wake up the whole team.
And UST has scored 2 points in a row. Axel is the official outfitter of the Shakey's VLeague.
And you know, you're asking earlier, what else can you do if you're like your team is, you know, the play's not working? You substitute and hope that that player will be a spark plug for the team.
Balsa has been cleaning up the floor this afternoon. Into the corner, is it in? It is outside. I thought she had nicked the corner there. We've got a ceasefire on the floor. Let's try to segue into the huddle of the Pirates.
Laya, bakit doon ka pa kumuha sa running? Ang blocker nung isang maliit yung blocker, center nandun. Set mo lang ng diretso, hindi na maaabot. Laya, pumihit ka, huwag ka kumuha sa likod. Hindi naman si ang nablock sa'yo, si ano lang. Si Nancy, umiikot ka pa. Kapag umikot, tibigyan mo pa. Eh, dalawa dito malaki blocker, yung dalawa maliit. Ay.
To those unaccustomed listening to a volleyball huddle might find it politically incorrect, as Tony Liao and our tournament director Roger Goriev is texting somewhere to the Middle East, I guess, and Mr. Ricky Paluis there. The point being, it doesn't sound correct. Ipadala mo to sa maliit na blocker. Maliit lang yan. The point is, it's strategy. So you're looking for the advantage more than anything else.
Well, that's right. You know, if you're faced with a blocker like Gonzalez for UST, you have a Balse or a Gonzalez or a Manse or a Gonzalez, of course, the smarter hitter, the percentage of getting it through the blocker will be hitting it to the smaller blocker. Which is what Dalia Cruz just did.
And Cruz, seeing nothing in front of her, says, "Gotcha."
That's right. And ano to, case study, case in point.
Exactly. Joyful when the point you're discussing suddenly comes and just explicates itself on the floor. Here we go with UST trying to dump it over. There was no chance for a clean set. Down the middle we go. Hello, Empire!
Oh, a very tentative play that time for UST. But the ball wasn't strong. I mean, it was already checked by the blockers, but the players slow to react, and a point again for Lyceum.
Noreen, you're so correct. You get the sense that they seem to be a step or a dink late or a stretch late. Here's the jump serve by Tigresses that ends up in the net.
Well, that's why coaches will always tell the players, do not relax.
Keep it up. Notice the keeper guard up as Picasa is the official ball of the Shakey's VLeague. Of course, since the last tournament, we've been using this nice swirling ball.
Oh, that's nice to look at, huh?
It's supposed to be television friendly. And initially, the setters were, mga setter, doesn't feel right. Then suddenly, when they grew accustomed to it, they're right home with it. 15-11 is our count here. Lyceum with a grand opportunity to tie up this game. UST took set number 1. Ah, nice brush. Cruz is beginning to feel it, Noreen.
That's right, and you know, with Lyceum, their heart and soul is Dalia Cruz, and they go to their heart and soul, going to the second technical timeout. Lyceum ahead, 16.
Let's keep you posted on what has been happening to our tournament here.
Well, UST ahead in the team standings in the Shakey's VLeague 6 seasons, 4 wins to 1 loss. And Lyceum on the bottom part of that standings is 1 win and 4 losses. Actually, 5 losses.
Yes.
Well, some numbers here in the second set in terms of attacks. Lyceum leading 8-1. How, you know, you won't see that very often. And again, Lyceum scores a point and they lead 18-11.
And they've been in control of the serve majority. They've scored on their serve, not really just counting on their defense, but that is the whirlwind. Carolino knocking that in.
Well, Carolino has been very silent in this match. I hope that'll wake her up.
Hindi na bibigyan ng magandang bola pa yan. No? Actually, you're right. They should go to her because medyo binabantayan si Balse. Bit of a battle at the net now.
Third time for Peña. And how easy is that? You know, it's just she just tried to get it over because she was actually out of